Honey, don't go too far back there, okay? Please? We're here at the Labadie Cemetery in the back roads of Copen County, Oklahoma. Pretty desolate here. Not a soul on the road. Or houses nearby, nothing but this little cemetery. I'm going to share the story of Frank Labadie. He wasn't a very nice man. On our way in, we passed a little river. That river has a dark story attached to it. Frank's wife, Samantha, fell in love with another man, a man of color. When she became pregnant, Frank discovered the truth. The baby was born, and it was clear it wasn't his. Well, story goes, in a jealous rage, Frank killed the man and the child. And finally, he killed Samantha and turned the gun on himself too. But the legend says that he dumped the bodies of the man and the baby into that river. They say that the man's body sank to the bottom and never rose again. The Labadie mansion once stood about a mile or so beyond this private cemetery, way back deep in those woods that are behind here. This is on private property. Now, the cemetery is okay for you to visit, but you cannot go beyond it. If anybody drives by or sees you, they will call the police. It is private property. But from what I understand is the mansion itself is just nothing but a pile of ruins. There was a fire, and I don't know when the fire was. I don't have that information. In my research, I couldn't find anything like that. But I have seen pictures of it, and sure enough, I mean, it's like pretty crumbled and pretty much gutted. So we're not going to go beyond this little cemetery here. But many believe that the land itself is cursed, that Frank's anger still lingers here, watching anyone who gets too close. Some of the graves outside the main gated cemetery might be part of the original estate. Maybe workers or former landowners. They could even be Osage tribal members. I don't know. No one really knows. You see all these little stones. The one here to the right, definitely not this one in front of me right now, but the one to the right, I'll pan over to it in just a second because I want you to see a little bit further beyond. But right here, it looks like a headstone. I don't think these are not mistakes, although they are haphazardly planted. So honestly, I don't know if, there was a time when they would put a headstone and a footstone to mark where the feet are. But in this clip, I'm not even sure what they are for sure, but they do look like they're markers for people. They're headstones is what I can think of. Now, if you visit this land, remember, be very careful when you walk around that you don't trip over these headstones or any other branches that stick up, because they do stick up in the ground. Could be a little hazardous for you. These stones or bricks, whichever, are really all over the area right nearby the private cemetery. So I'm not sure exactly what they are. And as I said, they are placed haphazardly, so it's hard to say. I hate to think that the bodies were buried this way instead of in a uniform style. You can see just beyond those trees there's a huge clearing, but the mansion is supposed to be even beyond that and in the woods. So it doesn't look like a place I really want to explore. look at these beautiful trees.
Well, there's some this time. This guy just died a couple of years ago.
Uh-huh.
There may be some living there.
Yeah. Well, sure wish we could have found the mansion. Just a few feet. I'm not going to go far because I don't want, this is private property. You know, but honey, I mean, I can see like through these trees, there's absolutely nothing. All right.
I'll let you know what I find.
I hope there's no traps. Oh, maybe I don't think we ought to go through here. Oh, careful, honey. Gotta stay here. But you go out there by yourself? And to get here, you should see the bridge. I'll be sharing that later. I was freaking out having to drive my car over that bridge. You know, it could be beyond those trees or something, honey.
You look at the pictures.
Yeah.
There are all kinds of woods around.
Well, honey, then there's no way we're going to find it. Yeah, I don't either.
That's amazing.
I'm not.
You saw the most haunted place.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so anyway. So this is supposed to be, like I said, the most haunted spot. Right. As soon as we got out of the car, I mean, it seemed pretty calm, and then the winds picked up like crazy. Yeah. The cemetery, well, you know. Well, it would make sense. He did a really bad thing. No. Especially by killing that poor little innocent baby. And Susan. 71. And then we got Cora over here. Here's Cora. And the wind is just blowing like crazy right here in this little cemetery. What does it say, honey? Oh, this must have been, oh no. This must have been the baby. He drowned it. He killed. This must be the baby. Oh, it's just so heartbreaking. This story is just really horrendous.
Maybe need another kid.
Yeah, maybe they did have another child. Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah, I was surprised. But that is such a sad story. Boy, Mr. Labadie, that's a really bad thing that you did. Yeah, so I had my Ovilus, and doggone it. I must have had it on when I was charging it or something, because it's not turning on at all. And I charged it to the fullest, so I can't even use it to get any kind of evidence. It said pride. The first word was pride. I got this hooked up in my car, so it's better than nothing. I'm trying to charge it here. Fire Dr. Hurt. He said,
had a fire in the
but
mansion.
it first said pride, and then it said hurt, and then Dr. Fire. They did have a fire.
Mm-hmm.
They had a fire in the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. So we are getting something here. This is mind-blowing. Wow. Is your house close by? Can we see your house? We can't find your house, sir. Oh boy. Here comes somebody. Oh, wow.
Got
Lots of hay bales.
hay bales.
Wow. Woo! Glad we're on this side of the road. It's probably like, everybody stops there. Oh, here comes another one. More hay bales?
Man,
Wow, I'm glad we weren't going up the road.
we're pretty close to that.
Yeah, look at this, guys. See these trucks go by on this dirt road? You see the dirt road? I mean, this is what we were out of nowhere. This wind is blowing hard. I think so.
The mother was born in 1840.
Uh-huh.
Frank was 1860.
Okay, so she was 20 years old.
She was 20, so that's definitely the mother. So the infant
But
has got to be.
Isn't this an
Susan,
odd
probably a daddy from.
thing on our epitaph? Someday we will understand, or sometime we will understand. What are you saying here? What did it say, honey? I can't see that with the glare in these glasses.
It says spoon, blog, and truth.
Blog.
They didn't have any blogs back
It
then.
didn't blog. You didn't blog, Mr. Labadie.
We'll get it.
Forget it eventually. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna leave you alone. What? Lady!
Oh.
Did you hear that?
He, it was on the lady. He yelled that one out. Lady!
Oh.
That was pretty cool.
What?
First time I heard him yell.
What did he say?
I put it back on here.
He didn't like that.
Plate jumped above.
Well, we're above it.
Oh, he yelled, didn't he?
Yeah, he said, lady.
Lady! He didn't want me to lay it down there, or does he want me not to leave? Mr. Labadie? Or Mrs. Labadie? Ma'am? Do you want me not to leave? Or you want me to get that thing off your tombstone? I can do either one. Which would
She
you
died
prefer?
like 150 years ago.
Oh, bless her soul.
It's like 1860.
So she was 34 when she died. That's when
Oh, she was only 34?
I don't understand.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay.
Can you look?
Yeah, because you can't see with the glare, and then I can't see with these.
Plate jumped above. Same three.
Same thing. Okay.
Wait, we're over here.
Robert. Is there a Robert? Circle.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Scruple. Sacrifice. It's Roger with a D.
Oh, Roger.
Oh, sacrifice. So some of these people were sacrificed. Because
Well,
of Frank.
Huh? What do you say now? Because you got those other little graves over there. See
The
these
only
other
one I
ones
see- the only one I
over
see is-
here?
Yeah, the only one I see is Bowers.
Oh,
Wish, assault. Chloride.
oh,
Maybe
chloroform maybe?
They poison them?
Oh, I don't know.
Did the Labadies have a Labrador? Oh, sorry. Wish, and let me put it on the B now.
Wow. I'm sorry. We're just playing a little bit. We don't mean no disrespect. Honest, we don't. Honest, we don't. Yeah, I put it over there, but I kind of felt like I was I was pushing things right to and back. Yeah, I can never tell it. Like if they're probably laying that way, because otherwise they're really scrunched up.
But I think it's on that side.
Yeah,
Same things.
same things. Well, he's not ready to say anything else.
Yeah, Yeah.
He'll say something. Oh my goodness. Wow. Sacrifice. And then, lady!
Yeah, lady. Boy, that's the first time
Yeah,
I've heard him
he didn't want me on, I'm thinking he didn't want me on his
scream.
mother's,
An assault.
yeah, he didn't want me on his mother's, near his mother's tombstone. It was one thing we were talking to him and his wife, but he didn't
Try
want
his
me over
wife.
there with his mama.
Let me try his way.
There's more trucks coming. I want to get out of here.
That's the same guy that's
No, it's like, this is like back roads, you know? I mean, there's like no telling.
this is where they filmed Deliverance.
That's deliverance. Yeah, he did say sacrifice now, didn't he? Let's get out of here. Ay, ay, ay. Thanks for watching.